Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. No change in the dynamic of Eternum last night as each great house hold their lines and retain rulership of their respective regions. KOTT news crews caught up with several winners last night, starting in First Light. Congratulations on your hold tonight. Did you feel you had any difficulties out there with the forces of NoCap?
Oh, not at all. Longest held territory on Camelot. We knew we were gonna win. Never a doubt in my mind.
Knew it all along, that's what I like to hear. Is there anybody out there you'd like to commend today?
Yeah, I want to commend DG for showing up. Really proud of them to sign up. They're great people, great people.
KOTT news crews were also able to get reactions from citizens in Ebonscale as well.
It was great. I had the lovely opportunity to mercenary for them, and all around it was a great experience.
Is there anyone in particular whose efforts you'd like to highlight?
Vitram. He was one of our essential healers in the squad. He really held it down. He's an absolute deadeye with the cannons. He's absolute blapping people.
During the excitement in Ebonscale, we caught up with Hammer leadership and asked them about the fight.
Alright, well, it started slow. We started real slow, and that's alright. That's okay, because sometimes in life, John, you're gonna start slow. That's okay. We told ourselves, hey, we're gonna start slow, but we're gonna keep going fast. We're gonna start slow, but we're always gonna finish fast. No matter what the score was, we're gonna finish hard, we're gonna finish fast. Yeah, they had us in the first half. I'm not gonna lie. They had us. We weren't defeated, but they had us. It took guts. It took an attitude. That's all it takes. That's all it takes to be successful is an attitude. And that's what Nicholas told us. He said, hey, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. You're going to go out there. You're going to battle. You're going to fight. You're going to do it for one another. Do it for each other. You're going to do it for yourself. You're going to do it for us. And you're going to go out with this win. And we believe that. We truly did, John. And it's an awesome feeling.
Recapping last night's story, KOTT news crews were even able to ask Dropout's leadership if they watched anime.
Some do. I don't, but we have some anime enjoyers in the company.
Turning to the weather, and is going to be a magnificent day all day long, well into evening, with no signs of invasion on the old Doppler radar. 5 rosters submitted for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight, brought to you by LARPCO. Remember, if it isn't LARPCO, it's cardboard. First up, the Syndicate forces of Here Be Mutineers assail the Covenant forces of Hammer for control of the uncontrollable Restless Shore. The Mutineers start the first of a doubleheader off tonight by attempting to secure the most contested region in all of Eternum. The forces of Hammer had 2 combat resolutions last night, but should have had time to soak in the springs to prepare for tonight. Then, the forces of Here Be Mutineers assault the Covenant forces of NoCap for ownership of the master fishing port town of Reekwater. Going on short rest, the Mutineers played their second tonight, hoping to secure the forward staging hamlet for the Lazarus expedition. For NoCap, their first defense of the hamlet since conquering it for themselves 3 days ago, and they don't seem tired after last night's efforts in First Light. Afterwards, the Syndicate forces of Purpleexuals attack the Marauders of Small Gloves for control of the northernmost region of Morningdale. Purpleexuals march up to the northern death wall and attempt to set up a forward observation post, but the forces of Small Glove did not issue a permit for that structure, so they've marched out to the site to turn them away. Meanwhile, the Covenant forces of Lost Templar challenge the Marauders of Snake for their championship title and the right to rule over Everfall. Lost Templar return to try again, stepping into the ring after a new training montage. But have they trained hard enough? With a win tonight, the forces of Snake will begin their never-fall streak in earnest, moving into a tie for third place with the Reckoning at 5. In the nightcap, the Marauders of Nameless assault the Covenant forces of Lost Templar for control of the primary oil reserves of Weaver's Fen. Nameless forces mix things up by slogging into the fen in their attempt to ransack the abundant oil supplies. Lost Templar continue to stand their ground as well as anyone can on the peat moss fields of the fen, and intend to keep standing here at night's end. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.